Oh, look, it's another one. It's another one of those copy and paste, sell you inorganic growth. Hoping Maguire ain't get back by a spider here, homie. Sit the fuck down. No loot, too. If I wanted inorganic growth, then I would just pay to promote my videos. But I think that's a bad idea. Tell me why it would be a good idea. Explain. If you're gonna come in here and put that low effort in to try to sell me a service, nah. Because that's probably the amount of effort you put into the work that you do. So why would I pay? Honestly, it's like, pop out of my chat with that. If you're gonna come in here and put that low effort in to try to sell me a service, nah. Even to start, which even if I thought it was a good idea, then why would I pay for that? I at least respect the ones that come in here and try to like, hey, how's it going? You know, start a little conversation and then kind of creep that in. Because with your method, the only way your method is gonna get me is if I've already been looking into something like that and then I had questions, but then you're not even around long enough for me to get questions off. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're like I mean, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. Do your hustle. But you're like the guy who puts flyers on doors or hands out flyers and then doesn't say anything. You just hand him a flyer. Nah, you're the guy who puts the flyer on the door, actually. Not even the one. You're not even the ones that when you're in like Vegas or something, you walk by and they hand you the flyers, because at least 9 times out of 10 they say something and you can like see their face, so it's like more personable. Nah, you're like the door flyer guy. I'm sure that just made him so furious, right? But honestly, like, don't take it like that. Take it as constructive criticism to help you out. I mean, you can break sales down into 3 simple steps. IBC. Introduction, build the value, close. So you went straight intro, there's no build the value, and you went straight to the close. So what you're trying to do right there with that message is the goal of that message that you sent me is to get me to go on the Discord. So you're trying to set an appointment with me. So that's not a bad idea, that you have a 2-step process. You try to get me to Discord call and then close. But the one thing that you're messing up on is that the introduction is the most important part. Because if you don't get appointments set, you will get 0 deals. So people got it twisted. Yeah, I'm going to put my energy mostly into the closing, where you're going to get a lot less people to set up appointments if you're not putting energy into your introduction, right? The introduction is the most important part, actually. It's not the close. The close happens naturally, actually, because if they like you, the product helps them, and they trust you, there's literally no reason why they won't at least try it out, right? Or buy. But most businesses will at least let you try it. That's why it's even easier to sell shit. But if you don't have any trust, like, there's literally 0 reason for me to take your appointment. I went to sales school, in the school of hard knocks. No, I'm just like you try to sell me and you don't even know how to sell. Maybe you're trying to be non-salesy, but I mean, you literally came in my stream and tried to get me on a Discord call. So, I mean, it's not slick if that's what you're trying to do. Be non-salesy, you're trying to be slick. It wasn't. So that's out the window. This shit's fun, kind of tearing this shit apart, honestly. Without an introduction, you have no trust. Without an introduction, you have no client. You have no potential client. If you do not generate leads, you do not generate appointments, you will not get closes. You did offer me something. But one thing you missed there is that you told me what you'll give me, but what do you get out of it? Consumers aren't stupid anymore. Maybe 15 years ago, you wouldn't have to, but people look for trust because there's so many scams in the world. So yeah, I'll get affiliate. You're gonna help me get all these views and everything, right? But what are you getting out of it? Consumers want to know. And it doesn't have to be money. Like, oh, how much money you're getting? That you're getting money. Like, have a reason. Like, hey, I'm looking to. Hey, what's up, man? So this is what I do, and I'm trying to build a portfolio of small streamers that I help grow online and get them to affiliate or more, even partners. And the thing is, if I can get 5 or 10 small streamers to become decent sized streamers, then I will be able to work with bigger streamers, and therefore, you know, that's going to help me out. So what I'm willing to do, if you help me, is I'll help you. And normally a service like this would cost, you can look anywhere online, it costs X amount of dollars. But if you help me build my portfolio, then I'll do it for this. There you go. I just gave you way too much game. Like, literally, you should be paying me for giving you that pitch. Because I guarantee you that your conversion rate is slow. And here, I'm going to pull it up, chat, because I want you guys to see this. Like, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the second one that I've got, right? Right here. Just from my experience, that's how business is done. That's tips, that's advice on how to increase your bottom line doing what you do, selling a service. And then how do you lock them into an appointment? Well, you got to get them to commit. Like, a very, very vast majority of people are going to just hop in a random Discord that you just copied and paste something. And if they do, they probably don't have any money. It's sad to say, but it's true. And this is just how it works. Clients with money are smarter. Okay, maybe not smarter, but they make less bad decisions. So, someone with no money. Okay, I want to say this without being a dick, because people that don't have money are not bad people. They're not dumber. They're not lesser at all. It's just certain things that have been going on in their life currently, or they've developed a pattern of happening, tend to have traits that are different from people that, you know, have good credit and have money to spend on, in this case, growing a business, right? So the likelihood of getting someone in the door, which you need to do with your appointment setting, is very, very unlikely with a copy and paste message. You need commitment, you need a conversation. I get it. And then this would probably be one of your rebuttals to that. well, they're streaming, so they don't have time to talk or whatever. But I mean, you even sending the message invalidates that in the first place. I mean, you're still cold calling. Whether you think it's a good idea or not, and you don't think he's going to talk to you, you're still cold calling, which I respect because I've done a lot of cold calling. I'm just telling you, if the people that you're talking about would be the reason why you would think that not trying to have a conversation with someone and, you know, at least build a little bit of trust before you try to set an appointment, the reason why you would not try to convert those people because they're streaming, those people, even if they weren't streaming, you're not selling them anyways. So that's really invalid. The people that you're really going to sell are the people that are open-minded or that would give you a shot. Because most people wouldn't, right? I mean, that's just how sales is. People are moody. So one day they're a potential buyer, one day they're not. You know, shit happens in life, right? And then you have people that, you know, like me, been in sales. So, you know, they generally hear salespeople out with, you know, decent proposals. Holy crap, this is the last one. This was an insanely crappy quest right here. But so the equivalent to what you did in a sales scenario is that you literally just dropped everything at once on the person. There was no conversation, there was no build up. So now we're looking at like a D. I mean, I'll give you a solid D. I won't give you a D minus, but how would I start the conversation? Perfect message right here. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Digging the vibes of the streams. Pretty cool. That would be the way that I'd start it. Make the person feel good. Get them into the conversation a little bit. And then don't even try to sell them at that point. Just tell them about what you do. Naturally. Actually, before even I tell them what I do, I would ask them questions. I mean, I would know immediately. So actually, yeah, I'd be like, hey, I do this. And I had a few questions about your stream. You know, increases viewers and stuff like that. But whatever it entails, whether, I don't know, it's a title or SEO or branding, you know, ask something about that, like something that you would enhance, right? And then I would say something like, well, hey, have you ever thought of, you know, this, you know, give them some value, right? Like a good idea. And then, you know, if it's something I have thought about, then I'd be like, yeah, I've actually looked into that. Or if it's something I haven't, be like, no, what is that? And then literally, boom, I'm literally now asking you about what you're selling. Now it's so easy to get, you know, just an appointment, right? Because at the end of the day, you're not trying to sell me anything in the chat. You're just trying to, you know, get me on a call on Discord, so maybe you can show me some things or, you know, some previous stuff that you've done for other streamers or something like that, right? That you could equip on your war